Good morning, all of you. Today, I am going to discuss about another source of energy called geothermal energy. Okay? Here, question arises, what is geothermal energy? Okay. The heat energy present inside the earth is called geothermal energy. It is one of the few sources of energy that do not come directly or indirectly from solar energy. Okay, it is also known as 24 hours energy providing source. Only two sources of energy are assumed to provide 24 hours energy providing source. Okay, this one is ocean thermal energy and other is geothermal energy. Okay, geothermal energy is obtained from the inside heat of the core of the earth. Here, layer of the earth is drawn on the whiteboard. There are three layers presented on the earth's globe. Okay, these are earth's sphere. These are upper layer is called crust, on which all types of flora, fauna, along with the human beings are used it as their habitats. Okay, we live on the crust of the earth. Soil is upper layer and it is also known as crust. The next layer, that is mid layer of the earth's sphere, is mantle. Okay, and innermost layer of the earth's sphere is core. The core of the earth filled with red hot molten substance called magma. Okay, this magma is responsible to generate geothermal energy. All over the world, the distribution of magma is not uniformly. It is distributed some places deep inside the earth's surface and some places it is located nearer part of the earth's surface, and it is also known as hot spots. Hot spots. Hot spots. Due to the geological changes, molten rocks formed in the deeper hot regions of Earth's crust are pushed upward and trapped in the certain regions called hot spots. This magma or red hot molten substance pushed up some specific region. That means everywhere it is not uniformly distributed. Okay? In our India, only two specific places are presented. One is presented in Madhya Pradesh and other is Himachal Pradesh. But geothermal power plants is established on large scale in America and New Zealand. In these countries, geothermal energy contributes sufficient role to produce energy. Okay? But in our India, it has limited site. New site is still invented. Our scientists, researchers, geologists are trying to search such places where geothermal power plants can be established. Okay? Due to the geological changes, these red hot molten substance pushed upward and trapped in the certain region, and it reached either nearer part of the mantle or crust where pipe is drilled, and from the crust to hot spot, suppose hot spot is located here, then a drill is drawn in it. This is the hot spot. We represented it as hot spot, and in this drill pipe is fitted from the earth crust to the hot spot, and the steam or vapor presented due to the effect of this red hot molten substance underground water converted into vapor, and these vapors comes out on the surface of the earth easily. Okay? And this vapor comes out in huge pressure, which has ability to rotate blades of turbine machines, and hence electricity is generated. Okay? Electricity is generated without any burning of fossil fuels, so it is pollution free fuel. It is 24 hours energy providing source. Also, it is able to suppress the probability of or reduce the probability of earthquake in seismic regions. Earthquake comes due to the underground stored vapor, and these vapors comes out through the pipes, and hence its pressure reduces, which reduces the probability of earthquakes. Okay? Along with disadvantages, some disadvantages is also presented in geothermal power plants. Drilling of rocks is very difficult and very expensive, while production of geothermal energy is economical, but establishing of geothermal energy is very expensive. Okay, one pipe bore is not enough to produce geothermal energy. It is needed to bore after certain period of time. Okay, and geothermal power plant is not set up everywhere. A specific site is suitable for geothermal power plants. These are the disadvantages of geothermal energy. Okay, now I am going to explain another important sources of energy, that is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy. Do you know? Have you heard the name of nuclear energy? Okay. Nuclear energy is obtained from the conversion of mass of the nucleus into energy. Okay, nuclear energy. Nuclear energy. Okay, this energy is obtained from the conversion of mass into energy. Okay, commonly nuclear energy is obtained by the phenomenon of either nuclear fission or nuclear fusion. Okay, and the energy obtained by the nucleus, heavy nucleus, is related as Einstein's famous mass equivalent energy. Okay, that is E is equal to mc square. Okay, E is equal to mc square, where E is equal to energy, m is equal to mass, c is equal to speed of light in vacuum. Okay, mass of nucleus, here m is equal to mass of the nucleus. In a specific limit, mass is converted into energy and energy is also converted into mass. This is the famous Einstein mass energy equivalent relation. Energy, nuclear energy is also known as atomic energy. Atomic energy. Atomic energy. Okay, atomic energy. And this nuclear energy is measured in units of nuclear energy. Units of nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is called to electron volt. Electron volt. Okay, electron volt. That implies 1 EV. Okay, or EV electron volt. That means the energy produced by one electron when 1 volt potential difference is applied on it. Again we repeat, the energy obtained by an electron when it is accelerated by potential difference of 1 volt. Okay, commonly energy is measured in joule, but atomic energy or nuclear energy is measured either electron volt or million electron volt. Okay, million electron volt. That implies 1 electron volt energy is equivalent to the 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule of energy, according to this relation. Look here, 1 electron volt is equal to 1 E into 1 V. 1 electron is accelerated with 1 volt potential difference. That implies charge of 1 electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 coulomb into 1 volt. That implies joule. Okay, therefore 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, 1 EV is equal to 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Okay, but electron volt is a smaller unit of nuclear energy. Its bigger unit is MeV. That implies million electron volt. Okay, 1 MeV is equal to 10 to the power 6 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. 1 million is equal to 10 to the power 6. Okay, that implies 1 MeV is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 13 joule energy. MeV is the bigger unit of nuclear energy. Okay, nuclear energy is obtained by 2 processes, nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. In next class, I will teach you what is nuclear fission and fusion and what is the difference between them. Till okay, Jai Hind.